All clear. Let's go. Let's go. Let's use the horrifyingly long sprint for no reason, but why not? Girabanya Ralga's Reach. And this should be like a new town area if I'm right.
I remember the old stories, how the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow. Ralga's Reach, a holy place and a fitting home for the resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo. They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
Oh my god, there's so many people to talk to. It's hard to feel at ease with that giant statue looking down on you. This temple was once home to the Fist of Ralga, as I recall. Yes, there is no mistaking that statue. Ordinarily, I'd shudder at the thought of armed rebels travelling about in an ancient temple of immense historical importance. But Ralga is the Breaker of Worlds, so it seems rather appropriate if anything. Fascinating. A mass of nigh impregnable glamour encompassing the entire valley. I see now how the settlement was able to escape the watchful eyes of Imperial airships. It's good to see Nargo up and moving again. I wasn't there when she headed home, so I naturally assumed she'd left too soon. Always overdoing it, that one. A pleasure to see you again, and cry on your shoulder, without whose help I would not be standing here today. At least, not so soon. Oh, so you really came. I never thought I'd see you here, but I'm glad. I'm glad. What the? Alright, sure. You'll forgive us our precautions, but we couldn't be sure who had crossed the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. This takes the lead. Ba 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 bum bum. Everyone seeing the same things? Yep, seems to be. The promise of a new beginning. Conrad knows the purpose of your visit and would like to give you a proper welcome. Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss. And I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. But let's not do this on our doorstep, eh? Come with me. Bum, bum. Right, where is that crystal? I want to get the crystal first. Well, the etherite, but you know what I mean. First thing you do should always be to grab the etherite. Now that I think about it, here is probably where I should set as the free area, because I know that Ralga's Reach is quite an important area. Okie dokie. Let's have a look around. We've got the delivery Moogle over there. We've got material, or materia, attacher, mender, whatever. Get rid of that. We have a swimming area. Yes, I have that set up so I go straight to my swimwear. So I guess this is the first time you get to see swimming in the Stormblood videos. Very relaxing. Also, which one is it? There it is. Zoop. Blub, 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 blub. That's enough of that. Alright, let's have a look at the map. We have that there, so that warrants grabbing first. Ooh.
The Fira have no love for the Imperials. Full glad are we to pledge our blades to the Resistance.
That's our first time seeing their race. The tails don't really seem like they should be able to carry that weight as they do. But who am I to argue the mechanics of... Oh, I just ran in front of them. Like an idiot. Who am I to argue the mechanics of... well, snake people? Never put my shoes on when I got out. Alright, we have Bell here. We have a quest of some sort. Is this for Rowena? Yep, Crafter and Gatherer. Splendor Vendor. Yeah. Okay, so this is the new crafting area. I have a feeling that more stuff will be put here as you level. Because I can't remember if people said if this is like the end game town. Would sort of make sense if it was. There's a company chest. Because the area, it's quite sparse at the moment. So there's a lot that could be added to it. Dungeon. That's suspicious. Yeah, let's leave with swimming outfit on for now. Materia mender. Materia provisioner. Independent mender. Lots of people here. But let's continue on. Ooh, why is there a crowd here? That leads me to believe that an NPC will stand there. That's generally how it works. Alright, we'll get this as well. You now have Aetheryte for there. You've attuned yourself to all the Ethernet shards in Ralga's Reach. The fringe. This gate is now accessible as an Ethernet destination. Now, can I get over here? Yes, I can. Conradin. A Conradin? We have been trying to concoct a potion using only materials easily found in Girabania, but it's proving to be anything but a simple task. Ah. That's an interesting place that's just randomly in this really important looking place. Oh well. Hop. Right, let's go talk to the others. Wait, where's everyone else? Or is it going to be that they walk in? When we first met back in the Shroud, I took you for just another adventurer. Bar Alga. I still can't believe how far you came.
We plan operations here, where we're not entertaining important guests like yourselves.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Ralga's Reach, our humble headquarters.
Thank you. Now I know what his voice is like. I was not far off. It's a bit like talking like this, except it's not at all.
My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
Actually, I think that's the same voice actor who did Eelbird.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalimo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I wanted to, about the mask and...
Don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Papalimo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monago told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rolga it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
That is why we are here today, sir. To see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that. So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
Oh, fair enough. The promise of a new beginning. Sorry, I was just getting a quick drink there. The summons everywhere. We'll need to call the other senior members together before he can make a decision. That's not his voice.
I can't imagine that they would refuse, but if they did...
So, they would have us wait. Very well. No, not the one directly in front of me.
Papalimo and I weren't entirely honest with you. Though we were sheltered in Little Alamigo at first, we spent most of our time here, working with Conrad and his people.
But you probably guessed that the moment I led you to
the Reach, didn't you? It's not as though we have to stand around here indefinitely, do we? Ooh! What we got? Well, I mean, I'm not going to say no to something for the monk slash samurai. Nah, I'd rather have... Actually, I can just try that on. Oh, it's a hat. It's a rather ugly hat. I'll probably go for the materia. Actually, it's 3, so yeah. Definitely seems like the better option. Though they probably are selling for a fortune, knowing my luck. A haven for the bold. Alfino is pondering how best to make use of your leisure. So, it would seem we find ourselves with a surfeit of free time. Ah, forgive me. You are free to look around Ralga's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It'll give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Free to poke our noses wherever we will, eh? Oh, I like the sound of that. Well, I already know this place inside out. I can show you around if you like, Alex.
Yeah, go ahead.
Great, let's get started.
At least the music here is quite cool. Oh, it's daytime suddenly. Alright. I'm betting she goes over there next.
I'll bet you think the Resistance is mostly made up of Alamegan Highlanders like me. But the truth is, we don't even account for half. We got Hellscarred from all the way over by the spine in here, and plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nargo. There's even some beastmen. Well, beast women, I suppose. Like that one over there. She's an Anatna. They've been with us for some time now.
Over where? Where are you pointing? I can't see anyone. Oh, right there. I'm blind. She's in the shade.
Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Guardians to them. They keep themselves spending all their time crafting, and I'll make the most amazing jewellery, by the way. They use magics to twist metals and crystals into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work, but then most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them, anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Ralga, shall we?
I mean, it's a statue. Getting closer will make it harder to see. Where are you going? Over there somewhere? Oh, you meant that tiny thing. You didn't, but... Bum, 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 bum. Anything to say? Nope.
Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The breaker of worlds who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ada used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th astral era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across the Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign. And lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky and led the way to these mountains of Girabania. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honour and revere him, to devote themselves to great works within, without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast. Get it? A storm of blood? Hell's up and heavens weep, and know what one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. Oh, didn't realise that was on auto. That last part was inscribed on the stone by a monk of the Fist of Ralga. Ida explained it to me. A day will come, bringing strife and sorrow, that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparations make strong the body and mind. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through in the end. Sorry, that was all a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. Alright. Woohoo! That's better. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Do 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 do. Bam 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 bam. This is the infirmary, as you can probably tell. Here's where the resistance healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. And there's your storyline Krail. No matter how carefully we plan our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go now. I'll show you the Aetheryte Plaza next. I'll catch up in a sec. I'm going to go talk to these two. You two are come to inspect their facilities. As you can see, they have done well to set aside this much space, but their supplies are inefficient. We examined the patients and offered what assistance we could. However, for many of their injuries, time and bed rest are the only effective treatments. Alright. Sildra! Even though technically a teleport might have been slightly quicker. Actually, you know what? Oh no, a deal share. That's not right. Oh yeah, free location, not home location. I'll sort that out later. Or now, either way. Oh, hello Magus. Or Magus. I never know how you spell that. There we go. I'll probably change the free location to something else later then. Probably a deal shire, that actually makes sense. When you see one Aetheryte, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades to when the Fist of Ralga was still here. It may look a little different, but it works just as well as any other. I'll show you where the Sutlers are next. But don't forget to attune to the Aetheryte before we go. I can see the design. Boop. Where are we heading next? Ah, to our quest complete. Ba, 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 ba. Hardly surprising. Where there is war, there is profit to be had. Ah, excellent. They've no shortage of settlers here, should we have need of their services. Arms, armour, potions, you name it, these folks have got it. The resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything, or you need something repaired,
These are the people to speak to. Oh, Alphino and Elise are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on? Bam, 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 bam.